Hi, I'm Alvin from the London Motor Museum, and today we're going to teach you some basic maintenance on this 1965 Shelby GT350. This has a 5.7 V8 petrol engine in it. First thing, we're going to check the car's engine oil. What you need to do is make sure the car's been off for a few hours. Take out the dipstick, give it a wipe, and reinsert it. Hold it for a few minutes, or a few seconds. Take it back out. And on every dipstick there'll be a marker. This car has plenty of engine oil, as you can see from the arrow pointing to the marker. Anyway, below or above that, if it's above it has too much, and if it's below it needs some. Always check with your manufacturer what engine oil grade you need to put in. Okay. Next we're going to check the car's water level in the radiator. What you need to do firstly with this particular rad cap is release the pressure valve and turn counterclockwise. When you take off your rad cap, always have a look at the seals and the condition of them. You don't want any leaks of pressure. Luckily enough with this particular radiator we can actually look and see in him the level of the water. It should always reach to just the top before the second valve reaches the radiator. And it looks like we need a drop in this. Next we're going to check the car's transmission fluid, or the ATF. Very like the engine oil, it has a dipstick. Just grab hold of the dipstick and pull it out. Give it a wipe. And just like the engine oil, it has a marker on it, the 3 dots. And as it says here, add if between arrows, check when hot. Today we're going to check when it's cold. Usually you leave the engine running, but this is just a demonstration. Here's the marker, it says add or don't add, simple. When the engine's running, place it back in, pull it back out. Usually you check the ATF when the car is running. But in this particular demonstration we've left it off. When you're doing it, leave it running, and on the marker it should say add or don't add. Very simple. If it's below, you add. If it's over, you don't. Next we're going to check the car's power steering fluid. It's very simple. Sometimes the top of the pump has a cap. When you release the cap it has a dipstick on the end. In this case it's just a dipstick. Very like the engine oil and transmission fluid. You take the dipstick out, give it a wipe, as a marker. Again, you're supposed to check this when the car is running. Place it back in, leave it for a few seconds, take it back out and check on the marker. Next we're going to show you how to check your HT leads and spark plugs. The leads running into the engine and back up to the top, this is called your distributor cap. These are your HT leads. And to check these, the connections on these, all you have to do is give them a tug, see if they're loose, on the engine block and on the distributor cap itself. So just follow the lead up to the distributor. Sometimes it's at the back, sometimes at the front. Now to check your spark plugs, just give one of the HT leads a firm tug to release it, and then as you can see there, your spark plug is exposed. Normally you'd check your spark plug by taking them out. So what you need is your regular spark plug wrench or a deep socket with a rubber seal. When you take it out, just check for any discolourment or blackness. This could mean that the car is over fueling or the plugs have been in too long. And to put the HT lead back on, just put it firmly, just push it back on until you hear a click, and that's it. Next we're going to show you how to check your brake fluid level. On most American cars of this age, the brake booster is located here, just behind the steering wheel. What you need to do is it has a lock on the top, just pull it off and take off the cap. And very simply just check the level of the brake fluid. As you can see here, if it's any way lower than these points, just add some in. And that's pretty much your basic maintenance on a 1965 Shelby GT350.